Assalamualaikum and hi to all. We are from Group 3 and we are chosen to present Clause 5.
The ISO 40000 family is a set of international standards that provide practical tools and guidance for all types of organization. The purpose of ISO 40000 is to guide organizations in managing and improving their environmental performance in a systematic, effective, and internationally recognized way. The standards support a strategic approach to environmental issues. The best known standard in this family is ISO 40001, which defines the criteria for an environmental management system, EMS. Together with its supporting document, inform the ISO 40000 family of standards. ISO 40001-2015 through the leadership clause in continual improvement PDCA under section plans set clear expectations for top management. Under this clause, top management is not only accountable for the overall effectiveness of the environmental management system, EMS, but they also have specific responsibilities that must be carried out. The executive team or top management hold full responsibility for ensuring that the EMS operates effectively. To achieve this, environmental consideration must be fully integrated into the organization core business progress and not treated as something separate. For the importance of Class 5 lies in its focus on leadership. Class 5 makes a top management accountable for the EMS and ensure that environmental management become part of organization main business strategy, read that a secondary function. This means that strong leadership is essential to drive environmental performance and maintain a successful EMS.
Let's move on to key standard in ISO 14000. ISO 14000 is not the only one standard, but it is a whole family which supports an organization in handling and managing environmental responsibility. These are the main standards of ISO 14000, so let's go through one by one. Clause 5 of ISO 14001 requires top management to lead the environmental management system, not just by signing a document. They must set a clear environmental policy, provide resources, and make sure that everyone knows their responsibilities. Hence, this ensures that the environmental management works effortlessly across the organization. For ISO 14004, top management shall lead the way properly by making sure that all involved must take part and participate by taking accountability for the overall effectiveness of the EMS and promote continual improvement hopefully. In ISO 14020, it defines the principles for making these claims are accurate and honest, not misleading. For example, eco-labels or environmental certifications appears on some of Toyota products in the inner parts. For ISO 40031, the Environmental Performance Evaluation EPE process is the core management tools where it integrates environmental performance measurement into the organization's key business functions. EPE brings these environmental metrics into the same report the CEO and CFO use, instead of keeping them only with the environmental manager. The ISO 14044 standards provides the framework for a life cycle assessment, which is crucial and observed from raw material to manufacturing end users. By following these rules, organizations are able to produce more sustainable products and identified as environmental values. Lastly, ISO 14064 provides mandatory rules for establishing baseline and accurately measure the actual reduction and removal of greenhouse gases resulting from a specific improvement project. Thus, this standard is crucial because it provides the mandatory technical rules. For example, Toyota used ISO 40064-5 to claim rightfully and proven its credibility.
Moving on, Toyota provides an excellent real-world example of how ISO 40001 Clause 5 is successfully implemented across a large global company. First, for Clause 5.1, Toyota's top management shows strong leadership by setting clear environmental goals such as improving fuel efficiency, reducing emission, and strengthening recycling. They also ensure all Toyota plants in Japan and overseas work toward ISO 40001 certification. This proves that leadership is directly involved in driving environmental performance across the whole company. For Clause 5.2, Toyota has a clear environmental policy focused on preventing pollution, complying with environmental law, and protecting the environment. The policy also promotes continuous improvement through regular environmental audits. For Clause 5.3, Toyota assigned 6 experts to manage 6 key environmental areas like emission, noise, and recycling. This rule ensures coordination across vehicle design teams. Toyota also encourages every employee to understand environmental impacts across the full product life cycle. As a result of this action, Toyota achieved real environmental improvement. Vehicles such as the Harrier were designed with lower emission, better fuel efficiency, and fewer harmful substances. Many Toyota plants worldwide have also achieved ISO 40001 certification. This proves that Toyota is a real example of Class 5 in action. With strong leadership, a clear policy, and clear rules, Toyota has achieved measurable environmental improvement.
Class 5 improve EMS effectiveness by ensuring strong leadership commitment. Leaders set clear environmental objectives, provide the resources needed, and support all EMS activities. They also create a culture of environmental awareness so everyone understands their responsibility. Toyota uses the PDCA cycle at every level of its operations. They test changes on a small scale, check the results, and only implement them widely if they work. By combining PDCA with a root cause analysis, Toyota solved the problem at their source. This continuous cycle helped the standardized improvement and strengthen their long-term EMS performance. Toyota's Environmental Challenge 2050 is supported by a strong leadership, which reflects Clause 5. Leaders set a clear goal aligned with key SDGs such as SDG 7, SDG 9, SDG 12, and SDG 13. Through leadership and continued improvement, Toyota supports global sustainability. In conclusion, the ISO 14000 series help organizations reduce environmental impact and improve sustainability. Through the key standard, we see how each support better environmental performance in different ways. Strong leadership under the Class 5 drive commitment, clear goal, and continuous improvement. Our case studies show that when standards are applied effectively, companies can reduce pollution, save energy, and manage resources better. Overall, ISO 14000 provides a solid framework for protecting environment and supporting global sustainability.
These are all our references. Thank you.